No, I'll just sit here until somebody comes in. We shall see what's going on. If anybody's lurking, pop in and say hi. And we'll get this live stream started. Hi, Samantha. Welcome in. How are you today? I don't know how good the quality is. I apologize ahead of time for it. It's just where I live. Hi, little sis. How are you? I'm just putting together needles. The Happy Mail came today. It's the new yarn for Warren's sweater. So I figured I'll open it on camera. I'm having a live because I haven't had one for a while. And I've got a tutorial uploading right now. Darlene, can you drop Samantha's channel link there? Do you know how to do that? Let me see here. Let me go here. Hold on a second, Samantha. Hold on. I'm still new at learning how to do that. Okay, hold on. No, Samantha, what's the name of your channel, dear? And I'll get it. I got to go over to YouTube. And I'll copy the link and put it in the thing there for you. Is it just, let me try. Let me see if I can find it. Samantha, what's your channel name, hon? Just your first and last name? Okay. Samantha Stewart. Okay. Samantha Stewart. There we are. There we are. Okay, let me go over here. And share. Copy. Okay. And paste. There you go. Let me put there we go. I'll get better. I'll have to get with Lady Bird, see how they do it on this here. How's everybody doing today? Okay, Samantha, there you go, sweetie. Yeah, Darlene, we'll have to figure it out. I haven't even been on. I just tried catching a couple videos. I was running to the mainland all last week. If you hold on, Samantha, let me go over here. Let me see. YouTube Studio. Give me a second here. You know, it don't work. Yeah, if I can remember how I did it. I think I have to go to let me see, right here. And let me see. Okay, there you go, Samantha. You should get your blue wrench. I just made you a moderator. There you go. You're a moderator. So I think if you go out and come back in, it might put there you go. Mosaic blanket. Yeah, I just finished. Welcome in, Brenda. Oh, I'm losing stuff all over the place. Welcome in, Brenda. I just finished my first actual full project. Yes, Courtney from Fiberfox Studios sent me a bunch of patterns, and I just finished my first one. And this was just made from, I love the Butterfly Alley, Butterfly Lane. They're my favorite. And I just had like a ball of this, a ball of that in my, what I call just my scrap bin, but they're like big cakes. So I made this. This is going to be a wall hanging. I've got to steam it. Samantha, I'll tell you what, that is not my forte, but I'll tell you who you go to. Court, and she's a subscriber, big channel, and she is the queen of Mosaic, and her tutorials are spot on. I mean, anybody here will tell you. Courtney from Fiberfox Studios is awesome. So here, I will show you. It's that's the channel you go to for your mosaics. Her patterns are some have detailed, other has charts. I am getting better at reading my charts. I worked out from a chart, and she breaks down the math, how to combine patterns, and she actually has the math done for you for projects. But just go check her channel out and subscribe to her. I'm telling you, she's a big channel. But Courtney is as down to earth as they come. Every Monday, Mosaic Monday. Hi, Suzanne. I sent you an email about those needles. Every Monday she has Mosaic Monday, and I'm telling you, you won't regret going to her channel. Courtney, some of her tutorials, I'll show you how in depth they are. They're 2 and 3 hours long. That's how in depth she does her Mosaic tutorials. So if you want to learn how to do Mosaic, she's the one, because she's the one that got me started. I don't find Mosaic hard. I find Mosaic paying attention to your stitch count and tension on your yarn. So I'm going to design with several of the charts that I have a blanket using butterfly, and then using the in-between patterns. And she actually has a video that shows you how to figure out the combined patterns and everything. Okay, Suzanne. I'll check in a minute. Can y'all believe it? Yes, she shows you how to do that, keeping your sides straight in Mosaic. She teaches you all that. This here is because I haven't blocked it, and I put a single crochet because I'm going to be putting an edging on this for a wall hanging. But Courtney shows you how to keep all the tips and tricks. And I'm telling you, and she has some real easy patterns to start out with. Her patterns are not expensive. They're really inexpensive. And she's on Etsy. And I'm telling you, she shows you how to keep your sides straight, how to start, how to finish, how to transition into another pattern. Then in her description box, she'll put suggested projects, with the math count, like, how many you have to chain to do like a table runner, a blanket, a scarf. And now she's going to be releasing her first triangular mosaic. It's a shawl, and it is stunning. I saw she had it on Facebook. It's with testers right now, but and it took her a long time to do this because of the stitch count, but I can't wait to get the pattern. It is absolutely stunning. Stunning. I haven't tried mosaic in the round yet. Okay, Suze, let me get my phone and I will check that. I'm just putting some cream. My hands are so dry. I'm in the process of doing a video. Okay, it's downstairs because I am doing a sort of like a FYI video on blocking. I had 3 things I had to block: a sweater, which is a wet block, and then I had my submerged shawl is finished, woohoo, and my sweater cable scarf. Those all need block, but I had to set up my 4x8 sheet of plywood downstairs in what's going to be the family room to block them because they're so long. So I'm doing a tutorial, as I'm blocking and explaining, this is a wet block because it's a wool acrylic blend. You can't put 100% wool into the washing machine in the dryer. I just explain things. I show my tools that I use for it. And I showed how I did the wet block. The sweater's done. How long are my live streams, Samantha? We have had some that were a half hour. We've had some that were 2 and 3 hours. It just depends on how long I can maintain it. My video isn't always the best because of the internet where I live. So I apologize in advance for all of that because besides, who wants to see this face? The blurrier it is, the better for y'all. I trimmed my hair. I took 2 inches off the back of my hair. And because it kept getting caught in my butt there when I was sitting on the toilet. And I trimmed my bangs because I couldn't see. Where am I from? Originally, I am from a little town in Pennsylvania in the States. Right now I live in, and am going to, this is my last stop, on Deer Island, New Brunswick, in the Bay of Fundy. My husband's from here. It's a little island, 21 square miles, 3 miles wide, 7 miles long. That's where I live. There's some videos. I have some videos on my channel that is footage from the island. A trip to Campobello, which is one of the other islands out here. And this summer we're doing chicken. I can't wait to see that, Brenda. And this summer I'm going to be doing a trip to Grand Manan, which is the other island in the West Isles, our 3 islands. So that's a 2.5 hour ferry ride to Grand Manan. So I haven't been there yet, so it's going to be a first for me too. Let's see. I've got lots going on. We are going to discuss the 700 subscriber giveaway. I'm at 746. What's going on? I will tell you, Courtney from Fiber Fox Studios put a community post on hers, and something happened, and it's like it just exploded. So, you know what that means? Giveaway. Good Lord, I hit 800. Good Lord, that means 2. Anyways, I want to discuss that about the giveaways. Get your opinions and your input and everything. I am waiting on a delivery, which should be here tomorrow, I think, that has yarn in it for the giveaways. Because if you guys remember, I had showed, let me just get my needles out of the way here. Darlene, I think you and Courtney are my 2 biggest fans. What is my favorite crochet project? That's a tough question. Anybody in here will tell you that I am, I always have multiple projects going. I always have a Tunisian, a knit, and a crochet project going. And then I have ongoing. Ongoing projects. So I really couldn't tell you. I love to do compendium blankets. I love my mosaic, and I like garments. Hats are okay. I find knitting is my preferred fabric for hats and stuff. As we discussed, I had bought 3 patterns. Good morning, Demetra. Good morning. It's still morning here. Yeah, it's well, it's 1:45 here, Atlantic. You're an hour behind me. You had discussed. I had showed you these patterns. They're all the same. They're by Lianka Azule, and I bought the patterns, and they are the Phoenix series. There's 3. There is a coat, a scarf, and a shawl. Now, the scarf and shawl, I am putting together yarn with the pattern for one of the prizes. That's why I'm waiting on my yarn, because these patterns use a number 2 and a number 3. One is a solid, one is a variegated or ombre. I've already picked the colors out for this one here. And I will tell you, they're autumnal colors. Karen Cake in Spice. And then I have Nako coming, and it's got mohair in it and wool and acrylic. But it's a beautiful yarn, and I think it will look just stunning in this shawl. So that's one of the the prize packs. It's going to be, I'm going to do a video showing the prize packs as I put them together, but I'm talking about them now because I want to get the video up by the end of this week for the official enter video. But you guys remember, I had showed you that was the scarf, that was the shawl. Now those 2, I will put a yarn kit together with the pattern and the yarn. And the coat, somebody will win the pattern, and then they can get their yarn. But that's one of the things, because there's going to be 3 winners for the 700 subscriber giftaway. Okay. One of the things I'm trying to do is include my knitters. I showed in my Happy Mail that I had ordered a couple of interchangeable sets. I do have like 3 or 4 sets of crochet hooks coming. I have 1 set left of the lighted crochet hooks, the interchangeable. Actually, there's a box under here that's huge that has all kind of stuff in it for giveaways. But this is what I had planned for the 700, was these. Now, if Brenda, they are crochet, my dear. They are crochet. All 3 of these are crochet patterns. They're stunning. I mean, they are gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that shawl. I'm hoping it's clear on that's the shawl. It is called the, it's a Phoenix. They're called the Phoenix. This whole series is the Phoenix. There's 3 patterns. Nope, darling, these are crocheted. I'm pretty sure this. Let me double check. Let me double check. I am going to have to. I'm pretty sure these are crocheted. I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure these are crocheted. I will check into it, but I'm pretty sure these are crocheted. Well, I'm just going to check my my phone's here somewhere, because I think they're on my phone. And I have no idea where my phone's at. Oh, on the charger. So that's one of the things. Now, okay. I'm just going to check these patterns. Just want to double check. Talk among yourselves just for a minute or 2. I just want to just check this real quick. Downloads. Yes, these are crochet. like I said, I bought all 3 patterns, so I'm not infringing on anybody's copyright. When I give, I need a hook. Yes, you need a hook. What hook? What hook? Yeah, we need a hook for those patterns. So that was part of the 700 subscriber giveaway. Now, because if I get to 1,000, and again, I'm going to make sure I don't miss anybody. I am not monetizing my channel if it gets to 1,000 with ads and stuff. I'm trying to check to see if they put on ads anyways online because I don't want ads on mine. I'm not monetizing my channel. Okay. I have a Ko-Fi shop where if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, you buy me a cup of coffee. And I put that money towards the shipping for the giveaways. And on it, I also have a Ko-Fi store where like I sold one of my sweaters I did. Hello, Zara. Welcome, dear. But I also started something where you can get a membership. Okay, not boot. I do have one member who's I'm making. You get a member pack when you join. Now, I have it one level. It's called the Island Yarnies, and I think I have $3 a month. That's my thing, and I'm trying to. When you become a member, you get a little member pack, something from the island that was made here, something that I made, and some extra little things. But you get a member pack, and you become an Island Yarnie. And all that money is to help with shipping. That's it. Everything else, it's my channel. It's my way of giving back to everybody that comes and listens to me ramble in my crazy world. That is my world. I have this jar here I'm saving for. This is when I finish a project. Big project, $5 goes in. Little project, a toonie goes in. For any, I don't have any toonies in here, but that's saving up for a resin crochet hook from Nelson Wood. Okay, Samantha. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So, where was I? Let me tell you where I was at. My brain. I'm going 90 miles an hour. I have class this afternoon. I've got to go to for accounting. I have class because I have tax season coming up. The 19th, I have tax clinic I do for the elderly and for low-income people. I've done it for 4 years. It's a free clinic we offer, and I've done it for 4 years. It's just me and a chartered accountant. The 2 of us do it. We do everybody's. We drop off service. We do it here at my house. What time is it where I'm at, Samantha? It is 1 o'clock Atlantic time in the afternoon. I'll take my sweater off because I'm getting hot. I'm just going to start off by saying, and you guys know, I do not discuss politics. I do not discuss anything like that on this channel. But I do, because of the state of things, please keep Ukraine in your prayers. Please. I am praying very hard for Ukraine. If you pray, if not, send positive thoughts to these people. Okay? Because at any time, it could be any of us. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Just please remember to pray for Ukraine. Okay? Or whatever your beliefs are. Pray for Ukraine. That's all I'm saying. So, I just wanted to, yes, Samantha, it's 1 p.m. I just wanted to say that. So, I'm off my soapbox. That's just the only thing that I wanted to say. Now, if I get to 1,000, that's what I was talking about. If I get to 1,000, one of the prizes is the BOD flash drive. I have a couple in here, and those I always give away as like a grand prize. Okay. So at 1,000, I will be giving away a BOD flash drive as one of them. And more than likely, I will be giving a set of interchangeable knitting needles and a set of interchangeable lighted crochet hooks. I also have an Alexa that will be given away. This is 1,000 because that's a big milestone. It happens, it happens, it don't. But those are sitting in the box waiting to go. Also, there is a Wi-Fi booster that is going to be given out. I'm going to be doing a drawing at the end of the week in my Facebook group for the Outside Your Comfort Zone do the spinny wheelie thingy, and I'm going to be drawing for that. So, any thoughts that you have on this? Now, like I said, for the you like it, Demetra? Demetra, I think you won one, didn't you? I think Demetra was one. I know Barbara Leanhart, I think, won one. I think Demetra won one of the flash drives. But they're in a drawer over here. Well, okay. My podiversary is in August. It'll be 3 years. I can't believe it. But it'll 3 years. So I'm planning up to that. Because yeah, I thought you did, Demetra. I thought you did. Yeah, Demetra had one. Her prize pack was, Brenda, you want a flash drive too? Was it for me? I know I've given a few of them away. I'm just waiting for them to go on sale again so I can buy a few more and stock up. With the exchange rate right now, I just can't afford to pay what they're going for. So when she puts them on sale, I snatch up 2 or 3 at a time. And that's how I do it. Demetra won, what she won was a flash drive and a $25 gift certificate to Aberdeen Wools. Okay, I want to make sure. I wasn't sure. Aberdeen Wools is one of my favorite yarn companies up here in Canada. I love them. In fact, I accidentally got put into a live with Heather and Amanda on Instagram. I wasn't trying to. I wasn't up there very long. Because they're doing some reorganization of the store, but I love Aberdeen's, and I give Aberdeen gift certificates a lot of times when I do a giftaway. I just go there and I get a gift certificate and I put those with the prize pack, whether it's a pattern or so. That's one I do use is earrings. Is Aberdeen Wools. Another store that I love up here that is a small local store is Darn Yarn out of Nova Scotia, which is where Darlene's from. As far as Canadian stores go. But I apologize if I can't remember stuff that I've sent to everybody. In 2 years, I have sent out so many giftways. I have a book. When you win a giftaway, you go into this book right here. This is all my addresses and stuff. And beside your name goes what you won. If I've participated in a Secret Santa or something, that's in here. Right now, the Happy Mail Advent project is going on. Bella Uncinito, Christina is my partner. And actually, her little box is getting ready to go off her. I'm supposed to get it Friday, but I didn't get a chance to get to the post office. Is going out for the Happy Mail Advent. She already got her birthday present at the end of the month. But this is going out for her for March's Happy Mail Advent project. And then I have 3 Secret Santas. 3 Christmas Advent boxes I'm doing. I know, like I said, a lot going on. Happy Mail. We all know and love Barbara Leanhart. Yes, they're going to continue the online store, Demetra. They are, if you go to their website and read their blog, what they're doing is they've outgrown the store. They're basically getting a new location. It's going to be a bigger location. That's what's in the works. But they'll continue online. They're my go-to for my premiere. I get on my premiere from them. Barbara Leanhart has been a long-time subscriber to this channel, Fiber family member, and she is also a yaya in the FB group. She's a yaya. I always get the greatest postcard. She lives on a sailboat, her and her husband, and they go all over. This past couple of years, it's not been like they normally do, but she always sends me the neatest postcards. Manatees. Now, I have dove with manatees when I lived in Florida. It's an endangered species. They call them sea cows, and they're the most gentle, wonderful creature. They're just wonderful. I went scuba dive. I'm a diver. I used to scuba dive a lot, and there was a place you could go. You could dive with the manatees. Oh, they're just wonderful. And it says, as the water temperature warms, the manatees and also the dolphins are returning to the harbor of the marina. She's been watching the Olympics and crocheting, needs to catch up on videos. Prayers, love, hugs, and happiness. Barbara. She always sends me. And again, this goes up. My wall is almost full over here. And I'm starting back here too. So but no, I put everything up here. Sorry, bud. Let me put my butt back here. There it goes. It's up on the wall. Oh yeah, Suze. I got a couple things left on my bucket list. I want to jump out of a plane, skydiving, but my husband won't let me because in '98 I was in a bad car accident and broke my back in 4 places. So they said it would end my trucking career, which it didn't. I was bound and determined, and I just live with it. I spent a year in rehab, learning to use my legs again, and swimming and strengthening my back muscles and everything. But I pay for it now. I refused the surgery at that time, which I was only 38 years old when it happened, and they wanted to do a 4-stage fusion. I don't want to get into this stuff on my channel. They wanted to do a 4-stage fusion in my back, L2, 3, 4, 5, and I said no, because at that point, at 38 years old, I could not bend over to tie my shoes, and I could not pick my grandchildren up. So I said no. And I'm very careful. I try to be, anyways. I fall. Thanks, Suzanne. So I'm extra careful. Oh, not me, darling. I'm all for it. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I've been parasailing, rappelling, all that fun stuff. I was an adrenaline junkie growing up. Hi, Sandy. Welcome in. Hello. I'm glad you made it. Again, everybody, apologize for the quality of the video if it's not that great. But then again, my face in fuzz is better. So that's what forget about all this stuff there. I just deal with it. I'm going to be 61 in April, and I don't even know what 61 is supposed to feel like. Other than my hair being this gray, and there's people younger than me with gray hair, or, the body telling you're 61. Yes, Demetrius, I love it. And I don't know what 61. I don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. Let's put it that way. Okay? Let's put it that way. I don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. So, Happy Mail. I got the postcard. Now, if you all remember, April when, Zara? My birthday is the birthday of the Ford Mustang. The day that it was released to the public in the United States for the first time. April 17th, 1961. It's also I was also a tax baby. April 15th is tax day in the States, so my mom always called me her tax baby. All right, this here. If you all remember, we had discussed this. I've got Zahara and Darlene and I are doing this knit along. I'm glad you're here, Zahara, Darlene. This is the sweater that we are doing. Okay, it's a Peyton's knit along. And I had this gorgeous cream colored wool acrylic blend that I was going to do hubby sweater in. And I got the ribbing done and I'm getting ready to start doing the increases, right? And he says, oh, that's going to be so warm for work. Everybody here mostly knows that my husband is an engineer on the ferry. I'm a deckhand on the ferry. And yeah, so he gets dirty. I put the brakes on. We'll get through it, darling. I put the brakes on and said, nah, not cream colored. Are you crazy? Spend all these hours on a cabled sweater for you to get grease on? So I frogged it out, picked it back up, put it in the yarn stash. And I went online and he said, well, how about black? I said, no, I love you, but I'm not knitting it in black, not cables. So this is what I ordered. And I'm going to show you what I ordered. Because I talked with him and he can wear this for work. And I said, you will not be allowed to wash it. I will be taking care of that. I take care of all the fine washables. He's not allowed near my stuff. This sweater was knitted for me by a very dear friend of mine. Okay. He threw it in the washer and then the dryer. Yeah. He kind of rolled. So he's not all, I have a separate bin that I put my stuff in. So what I ordered, I've never had this. Mary Maxim had it on sale for $11.99 Canadian. I thought that was pretty good. Lion Brand, Pond of Love. I have never had this. Because if you went to Michael's to get it or on websites, it's just too expensive. It's Oxford Gray. It's 100% acrylic. With him, it's the best thing. It's number 4. And like I said, I've never had this before. Ooh. Let me see. It's not bad. That'll make a nice sweater. That'll make a nice sweater. It's a nice thick, it's a nice number 4. And it's made in Turkey. And there's 1,020 yards. Now, I needed like 2,600 yards for him, but I got 3,000. That gives me extra. But I thought this would make a nice sweater, especially with the cables. Do you, Sandy? Yeah. I'll let you know. See what the dollar is doing. Right now, the dollars are tanking. But I got 3 of them. Let's see. And shipping was $15.90. And of course, we had to pay our tax. The whole order was $59.65 Canadian. So I am knitting him a Aran cable sweater for $60. Almost done. Finish the bag now. Okay. Okay. Hey, very good. I think this is going to have good stitch definition for the cables. Keep you updated as the 3 of us are doing this. I am going to be doing some. I did the tutorial for the cast on for the twisted rib. I am doing more tutorials. There's one uploading as we speak, and as I'm doing this sweater, I'm going to be doing tutorials. They're short tutorials for what is a CF4, what is a CF, what is a C4B, and stuff like that. Hi, Maribel, welcome in, dear. Suze, this is called Oxford Gray. There you go. Is that better? Is that it's pretty true to color. It's almost like a heather in it. So I got 3 of these. And you know what project bag is going in? Are you ready for this? I saved this. I knew I was putting the project in. Well, Zahar, I'm getting there, doll. It's going in my ladybird project bag. I had got one for a gift for somebody, and I thought I need to get one for myself. But I don't like stuff like this. I don't like to buy for me. I like to buy for gift-aways. Well, Lisa said, I only got one left. So DM'd her, said, mine, PayPal'd her, and it's mine. So it's mine. So the yarn is going to go in here. I've got a cake up. And get in there. There we go. So we have the Lisa Ladybird bag with my cake and sweater in it. That's what all this is over here. I was getting together I have a little bag, and in it goes my second set of needles. I keep the bag for my cable, and my tape measure, stitch markers, small crochet hook for yes, Sandy, I know. Love her to death. Love her to death. I did a video yesterday that uploaded, and I had to come back on and said, oh, wait a minute, I forgot. I wanted to talk up her 2K giveaway again. So, because she's worth it. Lisa deserves it. She's a great lady. She really is. She's a hoot. I can have a bad day, and I can turn her on, and she makes me laugh. She does. She makes me laugh. She really does. So that is the Happy Mail. I said, I've got a lot more coming. Oh, you're using the same one, Darlene? Oh, wrong one. This is for crushed joggers that I cast on. Yes, I cast them on. All I did was the waistband because I'm doing a tutorial for it. Something that a lot of people haven't done in knitting. I have more crochet tutorials than I do knitting tutorials, and I've been asked for both. And I'm trying. Again, like I explained to Samantha. Samantha from Mosaic, go to Courtney at Firefox Studios. Did you? I'm still trying to figure that out, Suzanne. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'll get there. Some of the things that are coming up that I'm going to be popping out here. I've got 2 envelopes here. I've got to mail out to 2 people. They're patterns. I've got them ready to mail out. These are some magazines I'm going to be giving out. Crochet. These might go in with the giveaways. Crochet World, Afghans. Some of them might be older. Crochet. This is an Annie's crochet over a weekend. And I have this one too. I gotta get some. I don't have any thread to put with it, but there. So I have those. And then for knitting, Vogue knitting. This is Vogue knitting. And then I have Birdo knitting. There's 13 patterns in there. So these are some of the, they're going, one might just get stuck in with somebody's giftaway winnings, or I may, have a, which you guys know, I sometimes in the middle of a live or in the middle of a chat video, I say, oh, by the way, let's do a giftaway, bang, zoom, because I don't advertise. And I am noticing more and more creators are doing that. They're not advertising their giveaways because the giveaways we do are for the people that watch, not the people that just come for the giveaways. And that's why I do it. That's why I make sure my stuff goes, whether it's on the Yarny Yayas or it's over here. Okay. I've never done a giveaway on Instagram. I'm just starting to build hooking and stitching. I changed it over to hook and stitching _island style on my Instagram. So it ties everything together. So that's some of the things that are going to be, that I'm going to be giving away. My knitters, again, a knit pack might be, like I said, you remember I showed you all, I pulled the box up underneath here, but I got to pick the table up. Would get, if I send a couple set of the fixed circulars, with that, you'll get a set of needlepoint protectors. And if it's a big giveaway, and you might get one of the knitting row counters that Suzanne from Hooked by Suze donated. I've got the charms I've got to put on them. My stitch markers. Other things I bought these from Lisa. These are also for giveaways. So, I try to support what I can. And when they get low, then I'll just tell Lisa, I'll get some more from her because I like to put those in with mine. Now I am upping my game on my stitch markers with cabochons. I have ordered some beautiful butterflies, not the big butterflies. I'm still trying to find cabochons for them. Those are going to be progress keepers. Keychains with my signature anchor on. So, I thought that was, so I'm trying to make good content for you guys. And really, I like the fact that the community. Yeah, Demetra, I do. I love them. I've got some that she sent me that are hanging up there. Something that may come in that somebody may get that has, you have to have pierced ears, or you can use them for stitch markers, is I've made these. The dragon's eyes. Now these are on earrings. They're on a earring. But I have just a plain lagerback earrings. I have made, for my knitters, I make the stitch markers just on the ring. You know, I mean, I might send, you know, some of these, but I try to make a variety. That's why a lot of times I'll ask somebody if they want stitch markers, they want knitting, they want crochet, or they want a combination. So that's one of the things I try to do. But I have more cabochons coming, and some of them are really pretty. And that's something that, and Darlene had sent me some eyes that are raised up. And I think I sent her one after I made it to show her how it stood up. So, and I might put some up for sale in my Ko-Fi shop. Again, I don't advertise it. I know Ray says you need to advertise it. It is what it is. It's there. It's in my description box. If you read the description box, it's there. So that's something doing. What I'm talking, and yes, I'm working on my priestess coat, Darlene. I do that too. I take that out when I'm working, but when I'm watching television, because I can work on it. This is the pattern I talked to you about. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this waistband. This cable crush jogger suit. Okay. This is by Chantel of Knititude. She's one of my favorite knit designers. Focus. Focus. There we go. I did the waistband. That's all I cast on. That's all I'm casting on because I'm going to do my sweater. I just wanted to, because I'm going to do a tutorial on this. Okay. This is what's called a double brim for the waistband, because through here you feed your I-cord. So I'm going to do a tutorial on this. This looks small, but it stretches. I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do the double brim, because it's a very tedious thing, but you can do this on hats also. Okay. But it makes a nice finish. And the yarn I'm using is Caron Simply Soft Speckle in Chili Flake. Mary Maxim, Canada, had it for $2.97 a skein. And up here, that's a heck of a price for Caron Simply Soft. So I got like 15 skeins of Caron Simply Soft in this color. I love the color. I thought it would be different. And I like working with Caron Simply Soft. It splits, but I can deal with it. I like it better knitting than crocheting. So that's one of the tutorials that's upcoming that I've got to work on. And again, I'm not going to start another mosaic right now. I want to get some of these done. My submerged shawl is finished. The submerged come off. Suze, that's why I'm going to show my video. I found a little tip when I'm doing them, because I've done double brims for sweaters. I've tested stuff before, and I found a way to make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to show that in the tutorial. Oh, my submerged shawl is finished. In fact, Lindsay messaged me and she says, "Oh, aren't you sneaky, keeping secrets?" But I says it needs block first. Now, I will say on my submerged shawl, I've learned to do drop stitches, and it is not a beginner pattern, but I think an adventurous intermediate could do it, and even an adventurous advanced beginner. Lindsay's patterns, they range. We've talked about this. I've interviewed her, and she's going to be back on this coming spring. Not all my stitches dropped, and I think I got off one stitch when I was doing my final bind off. Okay, and the final bind off is a combination of butterfly drop stitches, a picot, and an I-cord. 3 bind offs, 3 techniques, and 1 bind off. But you'll see it in my blocking video that I'm working on. Downstairs, my sweater's blocked. The shawl, the submerged shawl, and the cozy and cable sweater scarf that I did from Knititude are both in the kitchen in their little respective bins soaking. And then I will do that and finish the video this afternoon showing how I block those. And then I'll be putting up a tutorial on how I block and explaining my tools and my method to my madness. Luckily, my husband helped me put I have a 4x8 sheet of plywood and 2 horses. And we put that up on there when I've got a long piece to block, whether it's a blanket or my elf coat, which is being ripped apart. Again, this stuff's all getting done. When I say I'm going to, if I say I'm going to do a project, I'll get it done. Just when am I going to get it done? I do finish them. My priestess coat I'm working on because I'll definitely need that table to block the priestess coat. Loving how that comes out. And I love showing the ball. But let's see what else. What else? Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Yeah, I know. My head's going 90 miles an hour. Cold coffee. And I showed that I have all 3 knitting machines. 22 needle, 40 needle, 48 needle. I'm going to do a comparison on all 3, which means I got to set my table up. And I've been messing around with I haven't done the 48 yet, but messing around with the 40. I made a hat for Barb, but that's more. But I'm thinking maybe I might put the 40 needle in a giftaway. Because I got the 48 and I got the 22. So I might put this one here. I might put this in a giftaway. Let me know what you think. It's something you'd be interested in. Because it'll come apart and I have the box. Always save my boxes. And so I might put that in a giftaway. I'll do my review and stuff and then put it in a giftaway. So you never know. Suzanne, yes, I do, doll. Yes, I do. You're right in my book. Suzanne, Hooked by Suze, you can see her in the chat here. Suzanne is the one that donated the knitting row counters that I'm going to put this and laminate it, and the card will go in with the knitting row counter. So it shows you, and then she gave me a video to go watch on how to use it. And I'm going to watch the video because I want to use this row counter in my sweater. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I've got a smaller one here for smaller projects that she sent me. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Okay, moderators, we got us a bot. We got us a troll. I got it. Spam report. It's gone. Which those bots come in a lot of times into lives, even a small channel like mine. And my moderators just hit the 3 dots by it, report unwanted content or spam. Okay. And that takes it off and it reports that link. A lot of those I've been told are pornography. Yeah, darling, no, those are all, whenever you see something like that with capital letters, lower letters, and a dot, those are all bots, porn, what have you. So my moderators pay attention, get in there and whack a troll. But this is so the winners of the knitting row counters will also get this. I'm going to be laminating it because I have a laminating machine, so it's nice and neat. I'm kind of OCD if you guys haven't got that. And so like I said, I've got all kind of gift packs putting together. A gift pack might just be, like I said, stitch markers, a tape, pair of scissors, row counter, or something like that. On a small one. Those are the kind of gift packs I give away for on the Facebook page for outside your comfort zone. Yes, she did, Demetra. She made the row counter, the knitting row counters. Let me show you. This is the one she made me, and she donated. I have some here she donated that I'm going to be putting the charms on. There's the charm there. But these are the knitting row counters that she made. These are for knitting. So, and she gave me a video to go watch on how to use these. So I want to watch that video. Yeah, Suzanne said it come on last night. I did happen to catch that because I of course I got worried something happened. And she had said that people are getting these messages about you've won a giftaway or something like that. And just saying, there isn't a content creator out here that is going to have you call them. We have very specific rules. Be a subscriber. But I always email, I will comment under the comment on the video that you won. But it says reconnecting. Am I reconnected? Am I back? Am I back? It said they were reconnecting me. It said my connection was unstable. But yeah. Thank you. A lot of content creators. We will not ask. If a content creator asks you for credit card information, any kind of that information, don't give it. Do not give your personal information. I had trouble with a few people getting a phone number, okay, because I need that for Canadian customs. And I just, you know what? I don't fight anymore. I just put my phone number. But problem is, if they don't have your phone number and they, have a problem with the package or something, they can't get a hold of you, guess what? It's coming back to me. Yeah, see, call me untrusting, call me paranoid, what have you. I don't believe you get something for nothing. People say, well, you have giftways. Yeah, but see, I'm getting friendships. I'm getting the camaraderie, the community. Okay, that's why I give the giveaways. So I receive the friendships and the connections that I've made in the community. That's what. So that you're not getting it for free. Okay, it's not costing you anything, but you're giving up your time. That's the price you pay. Hey, Zahara, come visit. But yeah, I saw Seta's thing. But no, I will never ask for any of that information. I have sent packages all over the world. Literally all over the world. Just as Crystal has and a lot of these other podcasters. Exactly. This is, our community that we have. I don't know what happened yesterday. Lisa had a rant at the beginning. I was able to catch a little bit of or did I catch it live? No, I caught the replay of Lisa's game, Monday Mayhem. But that's anybody I love to do it. I really enjoy it. My husband says, "I'm gonna you meant more packages?" That's all he says to me. He says, "Yeah, I'm not going to go away, leave me alone. I'm in my happy place." But something happened yesterday. Lisa was on a rant. I don't know what it was about, but I'm gonna try to find out what it was. I donate to a lot of causes here on our community. Okay, I do donate. It may not be a big amount. If somebody's having Neva from Manic Mama's Musings is having, she did what I did last year. She is for a charity. I did mine for do stuff like that. People do stuff like that. I try to donate. Like I said, it may not be a lot, but I try to donate something. And if at that particular month it's like, it's like mortgage month or mortgage pay or whatever, then I will put something on my community board or share it out. Again, we all work together. But I do not know. All I know is she was pretty upset. So I don't know what it's all about. I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. I try not to get on a soapbox. I think I've been on a soapbox a few times here, but it's usually been about something stupid. Usually it's with a yarn company or something like that. Yeah, Zahara, I didn't see that. I just don't know. I know I'm not even going to get into it on here, but yeah, she just seemed pretty upset. I usually don't see Lisa that upset, but she's pretty upset. So I'm have to message her and say, hey, watch your blood pressure, watch your blood pressure. But so what's everybody else doing? Now that I've blabbered on for an hour, like I told you guys, blah 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 blah. I'm not using StreamYard for people to be able to come up only because it's less stable than either the Facebook Live or the YouTube Live. It's less stable. StreamYard requires a broadband, wider bandwidth. And because of our quality of internet on the island at this current point in time, it doesn't work. So when I get Starlink, we'll be able to have panels. Won't that be fun? That's why I do my interviews via Zoom, and then I upload them so that they are clear. I can do a Zoom call, and it's a lot clearer than when I'm on here live. So then we do a premiere. The next interview, I emailed her questions. She emailed me back, and we're trying to set a time up hopefully this week to do the interview, and that is Laura from Last Minute Laura Show. She is a crochet, slight addiction to Yarn Pond, currently breaking up. Demetra, I am on Yarn Pond too. I used to do a lot of test knits. I had to back off. Stephanie Aaron has contacted me for 3 patterns to test for her. I just don't. I had to put the brakes on it for a little bit. I tested one for Lindsay, but Lindsay's just like, oh, I just love Lindsay. She's just a doll. And if I'm able to squeeze it in my schedule and she needs something tested, I will test for her. But you can get kind of overwhelmed with testing, especially if they put, I talked about this in a couple of videos. You know, I've talked about why I tested, how to become a pattern tester and stuff like that. Yarn Palm is one of the ones I had given. Demetra, I had to. You have to learn to say no. And I'm learning how to say no for a lot of things. Here on the island, I'm learning to say no to. They're always asking, "Oh, will you volunteer for this? Will you volunteer for that?" You know what? I gotta put boundaries. Yeah, it's hard. Something like life happens, you know, and some of the deadlines that they put on them are unreasonable, seriously unreasonable. Stephanie Aaron usually has really good deadlines. If you're a crochet tester, if you like to crochet or Tunisian, get on her test list. She has a lot of good patterns. I've tested for her 4 or 5 times. She always gives you a copy of the pattern, and then usually she'll give you a choice of another pattern. Nobody I tested for pays me. I usually get a free pattern. And I get the fun of having a pattern before everybody else does, you know, and helping a designer, because that's how we do it. My one and only pattern that I've published, I had my testers, and they were great. And the testers are invaluable to a designer. I don't call myself a designer. I wrote a recipe, a crochet recipe. And I've seen a couple of people, you know, doing the same thing. I put mine out there for free because it was the first pattern I ever did. I've got 1 knit in the pattern that I've been working on and 2 crochet. I lost my book. Yes, Dimitri, exactly. My Island Hugs pocket shawl that I showed. I can't find my pattern, and I'm looking at it, and for the life of me, do you think I can figure out what I did? So I just kind of put it on the side, and I'll figure it out, and I'll work on it, because that's my Island Hugs. That's my pocket shawl that I named after the island. But I have my knitting pattern. I'll show it to you. I mean, it's not done. I'm just, and I asked Lindsay about this, and she says it takes her sometimes 2 years. I did a prototype in babies. Okay. I did this prototype in a baby hat. This was the baby hat. Okay. A little bit of color work. Okay. So then I was going to do an adult. Me? No. None at all. This was the adult version, okay? Can you see a problem? I've got to go back and redo the math for my decreases. It did not come out right in the adult version. And so I've got to go back and do the decreases for the adult. I mean, the baby hat come out okay. That's for a baby. But the adult version didn't. So I'm working on it. I've got to do the math. But it's not real hard. It's just working with, it's like the first time working with color work, stranded work. That's where I first started learning how to do color work. Dive right into a recipe, designing a pattern. My patterns are recipes. I do it and make it your own. That's how I look at it. It's a recipe. You know, and I had the Island Hogs. And then I have a pattern that I'm working on with the Harlequin Stitch. I really like that stitch. And I just saw Vicky Howell had a tutorial on YT about it. YouTube, about the Harlequin Stitch. I have my books I use. Something else that's going to be new. And all my people in the Stitch Along, topsy-turvy, crazy world. Besides using my knitting and crocheting books, I am starting a series on Tunisian tutorials because the only Tunisian tutorial I have up there was for the cast on for the hashtag for our topsy-turvy to our Stitch Along. I'm going to be picking stitches from these books. Some are textured stitches. Some are basic color work stitches, stripes, and then mixing patterns. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial series on that. Again, I do tutorials. But anybody that told you tutorials take a long time to do. I've got one uploading. I'm doing the one on the blocking. I got the twisted rib up, and I've got to start doing ones for cables. As I'm doing my sweater, I'm going to do tutorials. So, yeah, if you look right there's Beanie. Sitting in an Amazon box, sent me a picture of Beanie. I've got to print up a picture of my girls. I'm going to put a picture of Bella and Valeria in here because I miss them and I see their face on my phone all the time because they are my screensaver. Those are my two girls, Bella and Valeria. They both crossed Rainbow Bridge, but my world crashed when I lost them too. I mean, Donnie's birthday's coming up. My late son's birthday's coming up. He would have been 41 years old. March 9th next week. He would have been 41. My oldest son's going to be 42. So that officially makes me old. Just chronologically. Mentally, attitude-wise, yes, my beautiful babies. I do. I miss them terribly. I'm going to grow old gracefully, but I'm not going to go willingly. I'm looking forward to this summer. We will be podcasting from the deck in the pool. So, yeah, we'll be doing some of that. And when the summer gets here and I'm able to go outside on the ferry as I'm working, and we can do, I've done a few shorts on the ferry. So again, I try to put up videos for you guys that have good content, not just put a video up for the sake of putting a video up. To me, that's a waste of your time, and to me, it's about quality rather than quantity. I'm increasing my tutorials. And those of you that tune in to every video I put up there, thank you. I appreciate it. It keeps me going. But I have to say, my number one tutorials are my number one videos are my tutorials. Those are my number one videos. On YouTube, you can go and look at your analytics, and it shows you Yes, Darlene, we will. Absolutely. As of March 14th, folks, no more masks here. We're done with masks. Woohoo! I can see all the smiling faces again. I can all see all the smiling faces. Yeah, March 14th, that's done here. Our vax mandates went bye-bye last Friday. And if anybody wants to know, yes, I am. 2 shots. I am vaxxed. We've had a breakout here on the island of some people getting it that are all shot, double shots, vaxxed, the whole bit. But it's a cold. You get a cold. March 21st for you, yeah. So hopefully we're going to get back to some kind of norm in our lives. So I'll tell you, is it Zara or Zara? It'd be Zara. Okay, I keep calling you Zahara. I'm changing her poor girl's name. I'm adding an A there between the H and the R. Zara. My husband said he don't want inside my mind. He says it's scary. We were doing something yesterday, and I said, "Oh, I know." Oh, really, Demetra? No, we're done here. My husband has a saying. He says, "Okay, I know I'm screwed. Tough as leather and hard as nails." For some reason, I get it backwards all the time, or I'll say tough as nails and hard as leather. So, anyways, he says no, it's tough as nails, hard as leather. That's it. And I said, well, leather should come first, and then nails, because nails are stronger than the leather. I said, that's the way my logic would think it. And he said, that's what scares me. So he says my logic is a little frightening. You know, it's awesome. And I'll tell you, I love the fact that when I do have a live, I can read my chat. You guys can interact with each other. You can ask me a question. I do try to keep up. If I look over here, I'm looking at the TV because it's bigger writing. But, there's not 100 people in here that I can't interact with. I love the intimacy of my lives because it makes it easier for me to talk to people and to get questions answered. And I haven't been getting a lot of questions though, because I was going to do a Q&A, and I look through my comments, look for questions, and I write them down. So as soon as I have enough, I'll do a Q&A. And I pretty much will answer almost anything except anything too personal, but pretty much anything I'll answer if anybody has a question. Yeah, well, like mine's drawing. But, I know who I call my regulars that are here all the time, my OGs. A lot of people started using the OG too, but that's just my channel name. Oh, and I had to go in and you guys noticed. Hi, Samantha. Welcome back there. I changed my 2 OGs, the Hook and Stitch Non-Style with lowercase letters, because apparently in Lisa's live, somebody put my channel name up. I love it. You reply, so V post ask. Yes. So they were getting slammed with spam. So I went in and I fixed my channel, and I messaged Lisa and said, fixed. She says, thank you. So I, hey, whatever I can do. Hey, look, not everybody likes everybody. I have got people that probably don't like me. People that might have misjudged me or taken something I said differently than I meant it. But anybody that knows me, I'm pretty much an open book. If you have a question, ask me. If I can't or won't answer it, I'll tell you. It's a little too personal, or I don't have the answer, but I'll try and find it. Samantha, my favorite mosaic pattern is her Butterfly Alley and her Butterfly Lane, without a doubt. These ones here. This is my favorite pattern, the butterflies. No, would you make the beard green? Hands are green. No, I'd make cream. I'd do a cream colored beard. Cream or brown. Cream or brown. I do cream or brown. Or you really want to get fancy, Darlene? You really want to get fancy? Find a green and brown variegated. Red heart. Camo. That's what I'd make the beard out of. I'd find a variegated camo to do it, but that's just my weird sense of color. Because that'd be too much green if you made the beard green too. Yeah, but if I would do the beard in a variegated, but light colors. I was looking to see if I had one in here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is a lot of the yarn I use for my mosaics. I was looking to see if I had a variegated yarn in here. Yes, here we go. Darlene. It'll be 3 years in August, Samantha. I just started doing mosaic crochet. I learned to crochet when I was about 8 to 10 years old, my grandmother, but I just picked crocheting and knitting back up 3.5 years ago after being away for 35 years. I just picked it up 3.5 years ago. Darlene, look at the brown and the tan. Okay, this is one of my swatches from Mosaic. If you got a variegated with these two colors in it for the beard, I think that would look cool. If you did the beard like in a variegated yarn, with very, very short changes, and made it like, with the brown and the tan with the green. Just my thinking. I was trying to see if I had any camo in here, but I don't. This is my jar for stuffing. I've got to tear these out. I use these for stuffing amigurumi. This was a tube I did on the... Oh, this is a variegated yarn. It's a tube I did on the knitting machine. Yeah, but Darlene, why can't you mix? Go into your scraps. Go into your scraps. Yes, Suzanne, I still am. I'm actually doing a draw this weekend for a couple of prizes on the Facebook. They're still putting them up there, and I still have the book, my notebook, wherever it's at. It's in here. I have my notebook here somewhere. I write everything down in. That I put everybody's things in. No, we're still doing outside your comfort zone. That's going to be ongoing, as is the topsy-turvy tri-stitch along. But the topsy-turvy tri-stitch along, I'm getting ready to do a video on that because I'm going to talk about it, because I'm kind of going to change it up a little bit. We're actually going to do a project. No, I wouldn't buy it just for that. Trying to think. I don't think I have anything. Let me think on that for a minute, darling. If you have some brown and some tan and some cream, just as you do the beard, just mix it. Just mix it. I don't know how you do the... Yeah, Suzanne, you can. Absolutely. I think, yeah, send a picture to me and I'll post it up on the page. I think I posted some for you. Yeah, just send it to me and I'll post it up on the group there. I posted up the last ones you sent me and put them up there. So yeah, absolutely email it to me and I will post it to the Facebook group. Darlene, do you attach the beard individually when you're doing the gnome amigurumis? Let me know, because I don't know how you attach. I haven't made a gnome. Okay, so what I would do, darling, this is just me, just a suggestion. As you're attaching the beard, I would just mix it up, cream, brown, and tan. There's all three colors or three shades of like a brownish or maybe like a cream, a tan, and maybe a light beige, but mix the three colors up. So that will give like, an illusion of, multicolored beard. I mean, I wouldn't buy a cake of yarn just to, especially up here in Canada. Our latte cakes at Michael's are like $12. They're like $12. But that's what I would do. Excuse me. I'm sitting here looking at my whiteboard, and up there I have the cows I'm doing, mail that has to go out, projects on this side. I got to cross 2 off, and then I have my 700 sub giftaway I got to do. Well, it's a way of using up your scraps, but it's also a way of not over drenching it with green. Too much green can be too much green, and me, I like to mix my yarns. Everybody here knows Lisa Ladybird, right? I don't know who's doing the Zara. You're doing the cow, right? With Lisa, the cow, the mystery crochet along. Okay, Brenda, you have a wonderful day too, sweetheart. Love and hugs to you, sweetie, too. Thank you so much for coming, Brenda. Be watching for that video sometime this weekend about the 700 subbie giveaway. And the way it's going, I could reach 800. Oh my God, I'll pass out. And we'll have to 2, 700 and 800. Okay, Zara. Lisa I sent her a picture of mine. I was just using scrap balls of yarn I had to do mine. And I had Line Brands wool spun in Orchid. And I matched it with Starlet rag yarn from Mary Maxim. Okay. Well, I ran out. And this is what mine looks like. And I laid it on the floor and I took a picture of it and I sent it to Lisa because I sent her, pictures. I was doing 2 of these, but I had to stop and just do one. I'm going to do one in black and white. She's not found out what we're making. And she says, I can't believe I'm going to say this because it's pink. And I said, it's not pink. It's orchid. She said, pink. She goes, I like it. It looks good. So Lisa complimented my orchid. And I just did it because I had the lines. It's number 5 and I paired it with a number 4. So we got 3 more rounds, 1 more week left. So I think I'm gonna do this here, and then my final 3 I'm gonna do in black to go with this. But I just use my scraps up. She said how much I didn't want to break into a whole skein of yarn for the project. So I just mixed what I had. This is what I mix my yarns together. There's a podcast called I didn't have any number 6 yarns that I could use that I had enough of to do that. Called Not Quite Enough Yarn. Leslie, she's from UK, and her podcast is called Not Quite Enough Yarn because it's not that she doesn't have, because she has a crap load of yarn. Let me tell you, cabinets and cabinets of yarn, but she usually doesn't have enough to do a project. So she does a lot with striping, marling, blending, and I do the same thing. I do have sweater quantities of some stuff, but a lot of things I don't. So I'll hold 2 together. Yeah, she's probably going to shoot me for saying something, Zara. But hey, it made me feel good. You remember the razz I took about my pick and mix blanket, blinding everybody. And believe it or not, I was actually going to do my thing with all my pick and mix colors, but I just did it and that muted it down. I pull my yarns. Now you guys know how much yarn I have. I told you how much yarn I have. I I do keep track in my thing here when I take some out or I add some in. I do put it in my list here. I do want to put it into a spreadsheet on my computer, but I just, again, time. I mean, like this afternoon, I have to go to class for accounting. I have an accounting class this afternoon. After I finish my live, I got to go to class. But so you kind of have to, again, step outside your comfort zone, step outside your box. I only used to crochet and knit with number 4 yarn. That's all. And I think I had a couple 3s. By testing and getting stuff, start doing stuff like that, it started introducing me to different weights of yarn. And since I got back into knitting and crocheting, I don't do anything halfway. It's either going to be full in or not. And I set my mind that I was going to learn the technical side of knitting and crochet. It's just my OCD brain. I love to learn knowledge. To me, knowledge is the most, knowledge to me is invaluable, no matter what the knowledge is about. So I learned about fibers. I learned about the different size yarns. I learned about how fibers act with bamboo needles, metal needles, what fibers act together, because I've mixed wool with cotton, with acrylic, blends together. But those are the things I'm learning, Zahara, if I had to ask or afford, 2 different things. I love hand-dyed yarn. It's beautiful to work with. That Tunisian void shawl you guys see me wear sometimes in here, 3 skeins of yarn cost me $100. 3 skeins of yarn. But overall, branded yarn for me, I do fine with branded yarn. I love branded yarn. Because they've come so far. And I have a variety from Hobie. I have a little bit of Hobium, Hirschner's, Mary Maxim, Premier. I've got Lion Brand. I've got a lot of the brands. And so I've got to try out. Share a little bit of what, hun? My yarn? I'm going to share some. I'm giving yarn away. I'm giving some yarn away. I'm going to share. Oh, knowledge. I've had some videos where I've talked about it, but maybe I'll just do a video. Like I'll pick, okay. The knowledge I have learned by watching, by reading, and I will gladly pass on what I've learned, but I will tell anybody I am no expert. Absolutely. I have progressed to, what I call a level of advanced beginner, early intermediate. I do advanced patterns, because I'm a glutton for punishment and I like to frustrate myself. No, actually I do it because I like to challenge myself. That's why I started this whole outside your comfort zone hashtag, trying to push people outside your comfort zone, but not pushing yourself so far that you give up. Okay. Put it in timeout. We had that video I did where we said, okay, we're going to keep this. We're going to frog this. This is in timeout. And I put some projects in timeout and I frogged some projects on video. Darlene's husband is probably going to shoot me because I got her the cable crusher jogger she's going to do. She's going to do the pattern with me. She did her, and she did her priestess coat. He's probably saying, you need to just stick to one project. I never stick to one project. I have multiple projects going all the time. I have cut back. I think last year I had like 12 or 13 at one time. No more. I will have a knit, a crochet, and a Tunisian. Always going. Okay. Now, thank you, Zara. With that being said, I have 2 blankets on the go. One is out in the living room that I work on that I have to make 128 motifs. Then they all got to be stitched together in 3 different steps. Hi, Dean. And that's that teardrop blanket. I'm working with Mary Maxim's Prism. I love the yarn, but to work with it. It breaks easy because it's a roving single ply yarn and fuzzy, but it's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm doing mine in water. I love it. I'm going to block some. I have a couple columns worth of motifs done to block so I can start sewing them together or crocheting them together. So I will be showing you that in the future. And I've got my Charlotte's Universe, which is in timeout only because I have to sit here and watch a video to finish the blanket because pattern. There's no pattern. So I got to watch the video. 128 is huge. Suzanne, well, I'm only casual on the ferry. There's some weeks that I work full-time hours, and there's other times I don't. I'll tell you, here's a typical day for me. And you guys, I get up. If my husband's working daylight, I am up at 4 a.m. to get him off to work. I have coffee with him. I pack his lunch the night before if he's on a 12-hour shift because he'll be there from 5:30 in the morning to 6 at night. Now he's on nights. He's worked from 11 in the morning to 11 at night. Today and tomorrow, they're his 12-hour days. We work 4 days on, 2 days off. Then I get him off to work. Barb goes off to the school bus, and then I laundry in, dishwasher loaded or unloaded, vacuum, make my bed, and do things like that. If I have errands I have to run, then I will make a list, jump in the car, and I will go to the mainland, do all my errands, come back. And if it's a night that I'm just doing leftovers, then we'll do leftovers. Or if it's a night I'm cooking, I already have whatever it is thawing, and I throw dinner in the oven or slow cooker or whatever I'm doing. And in between all this, I will take an hour and I will sit and just knit or crochet. I might put a video on and relax, catch my breath. But that's my usual day. And on top of that, I'm back in my accounting program. So 3 to 4 days a week, I am in class 2 to 3 hours a day doing that. So, and now that all of our restrictions are lifted, I was supposed to go co-teach my class to get my full license for being an instructor for first aid and AED and CPR, which people have been asking me about it. But when we went lockdown, and then from lockdown, we went to level 3, I couldn't do any of that. And then I got sick. So I wasn't allowed to teach or be around the students. No, I have time. I have downtime. I do have downtime. I'm not a fast knitter. I'm not a fast crocheter. I've got 2 pair of socks I'm working on for a commission. He said, no big hurry. Good, because I had to tear his out. But then there's some days I have everything done. I'm ahead of the game. And literally, I'll tell hubby, I'm taking the day. It's mine. Don't ask me to go anywhere. Don't ask me to do anything. Fend for yourself in the kitchen. Today's my day. I'm going to do, it's fiber day. I'm going to knit. I'm going to crochet, put my feet up, and relax. And I do that once in a while. I had somebody make a comment that all I do is sit around and knit. Really? How does the laundry get done? How does the cooking get done? How does the cleaning get done? How does the mail get picked up? How does the errands get done? How does the grocery shopping get done? You know, I do that. They're working full time. I work full time in the home, and then I have 2 part-time jobs. Plus, I'm a volunteer firefighter, which we had a call the other night for chest pains. And I'm also in the Chamber of Commerce, the treasurer. So I do the books for the Chamber of Commerce. And I am a couple other organizations I'm in. I have been on time out from them through this last 2 years because no meetings. But I am an Eastern Star. I am in Women's Missionary, Baptist Missionaries. And I'm also in Women's Institute. But those have all been put on hold because of the last 2 years. We haven't had any meetings. So, and meetings for the chamber have been via Zoom. I've met with the president and I have met, and I go over the books. I do the banking and all that good stuff. And again, I got the volunteer tax clinic coming up. That takes a whole day of mine. I give up a Saturday in March, and that's what I do. I do taxes. And then afterwards, I get people to bring their taxes, and I do them through the year because I have the program and I am certified by the CRA, which is our equivalent of the IRS in the States, to do the taxes. Now, we don't do complicated taxes. We just do the simple, straightforward taxes. No, more like run around the island. No, I run my household. I am the oldest of the 3 of us. I said I'm the oldest, and Do as you're told. I've literally gone in there and said, listen, you two, go to your rooms. It's like having two kids. But no, I like my fiber community. Okay. My island community. I believe in giving back. I believe in making sure my neighbors have a hot meal. Through this last couple of years, making sure people were okay. And I got that from my mother. My mother's why I became a nurse. I wanted to be a doctor, but I had the grades. But by the time I was 20, I had 2 kids, so I couldn't go to medical school. So I just finished my nursing. I love to take care of people. It's just the way I was brought up. But I love it. I love to take care of people. I can't go back and do home support. My husband says no. It took too much out of me emotionally, mentally. So I don't know. We have 10 people in here. If you have not said hello, say hello. I have some lurkers. I'd like to know who's in here. If you're too shy, that's okay too. But look, my channel I want everything very up, very positive. And in the current state, we all know Barb is my sister-in-law, Suzanne. My sister-in-law and my husband and I, 2 years ago, we have 8 acres of family land that we got back that had gotten out of the family. Okay. And we were going to all build our retirement homes here. My husband and I moved up here 6 years ago, bought the store. You guys all know that story. But we had decided we were retiring here. My final stop is the Fairhaven Cemetery. That's my final stop, my next move. We bought the schoolhouse. I had showed pictures of the schoolhouse. And we were living there. And I loved it. It was a cute little place. It was like open concept. It was great. I showed people it, 15-foot ceilings. It was great. It was a historic building. The store we own is also a historic building. Right now it's just storage. But Barb, we heard and I started talking and we said, we're all getting on. We're all close in age. Warren and I are 61. I'll be 61. Warren will be 61 in July. Barb turns 60 in October. We said, at our age, wouldn't it make sense? Pool our money, build one house instead of 2. And that way we share the expenses and we can all, be there for each other. God forbid something happens to any one of us. The other one doesn't have to be alone. Nobody has to be alone. So the 3 of us, we all get along. And so we built the house and we all live together. Barb has her room over here. Our room's down the other end of the house. And that's what we do. We share the expenses. And a lot of people are starting to do that because that's the way. I mean, we said, why give the government more money than we should? Why give them, 2 phone bills, 2 cable bills, 2 property tax bills? We paid one property tax bills, 1 mortgage payment. We put this pool in. We're getting what we want, living comfortably, sharing the expense. So at our age, it made sense. At our age, it made sense. Like my husband said, if we would have been 20 years younger, I wouldn't have flown. But at our age, it made sense. So the 3 of us, and don't get me wrong, it doesn't go without problems sometimes, but it all works out in the end. We all get along really well. Those 2 are brother and sister. You know how brother and sisters could fight. I just walk in, I say, meh. I come into my craft room. When they're having one of their, I just come into my craft room and shut the door. This is my sanctuary. It's my sanctuary. So, I mean, you guys see my view. We got our pool out the year before we got our deck. Last year we put up the pool. We've been here 2.5 years. Well, not even 2.5 years. October 21st of 2019, we moved into the house. Yes, I do. I have my craft room. And the first time at 60 years of age, this is the first time in my life I have had my own space. I grew up in a family of 7, the oldest of 7. Been married since I was 18. At some other point in time, I've been married most of my life. Just not the same person. But the only time I did have my own space actually was in my truck when I was driving truck across, around the country. It was just me and the girls. Hubby and I were in a team for a while, but then I got the last 5 years I had my own. I was in my own truck, my own space, but it's just nice to have some place to go and kind of get away from everything. You know what? You know what, girls? I would love to have you guys come and visit. I think I'm telling you, with things restrictions lifting and that, people that are able to travel, people that are able to travel, I think would be a hoot. There's not a lot on the island. There isn't. It's just, that's why I love it here so much. I can offer a wonderful view. I'm a good cook. I can cook Italian like you ain't never seen. I have the swimming pool, the view, peace and quiet, community. That's what I said. Come on and visit. Hopefully over this summer and by next Christmas, hopefully we're looking to have our family room downstairs done. In my video, you'll see lumber stacked up and the flooring stacked up because we have a full finished basement, a full basement that is already insulated, vapor barrier, electric run, plumbing's there for the bar and for the powder room. We're going to put a guest bedroom / my office. And then the other side is the family room with a 20-foot cold room in it. We're putting a 20-foot cold room in for groceries and stuff. We have 2 freezers downstairs. And then the rest of it is all going to be family room. Big screen TV. I got some of the furniture, the leather couch and stuff. It's all set up downstairs. And I can have functions down there. Suzanne, I'll tell you, we got some great fish in here right off the wharf. Right off the wharf. Mackerel, haddock, so I think it would be great. Now, anybody that likes to camp, if you like to camp, we have Deer Island Point campground that's right on the water. It's right on the water. The lighthouse is there, and it's right on the water. The campground's on the water, and they summertime we have all kind of stuff we do down the campground over the summer. The last couple summers, but with us coming out of this last couple years of imprisonment, we're going to start our activities back up, and we have live bands. We have some fantastic musicians on the island that'll get down there, and we have fundraisers where, like, the Cooks Aquaculture has a big barbecue cookout. We raise money for charities around the island and stuff. We have a big thing for Canada Day down there. We have the parade. We have Christmas in July. Unfortunately, because of what happened last couple of years, we missed our 250th anniversary for Deer Island. So we're hoping to have something in the coming year for the 250th anniversary. Plus, yes, Suzanne, we have the 45th Parallel. The 45th Parallel is a motel restaurant. There is the Lilac Inn, and then we've got Halfway Cottage, which he has little cabin cottages down on the water. The Lilac Inn, that used to be an old captain's house. It's like a B&B. Now our Deer Island Inn just got sold, so I don't know if they're supposed to be opening a cafe. Lisa Ladybird, hello, sweetheart. Welcome in. So there's a lot, 3 or 4 on the island, like I said, plus they have the cabins, and we have some Airbnbs, people that call Airbnb that their properties are listed through them from on the island here. Like I said, anybody that's coming here that thinks this is like a big touristy spot, like if you're, it's not. We have walking trails, nature trails. You want photography? Our sunsets and sunrises and our scenery, just, you can't beat it. We have quite a few artists on the island, galleries and stuff. Yes, Suzanne, if you go to deerislandnb.com, it's all about the island. I was showing your bag, Lisa. I'm putting my sweater in there that I got for hubby. yarn. I'm using this for my cable sweater project. My bag. I don't know what everybody's been doing, but I have gained, I'm at 746 subscribers. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, we do. We actually have bike clubs from Ontario and Quebec that come over here every year. Oh, I did? I'm working on it. I just did another video, Lisa. I didn't bother sending it to you. I just did. I was doing my video and I was showing your happy mail and I was like, I finished the video and I thought, oh, darn. I went back to the video. I said, wait a minute. I got to say this. So, so yeah. Yeah, my last video I uploaded with, I don't remember what the heck was on. I had some happy mail from you. And, by the way, your bag, I tickled that was Nebraska. I was tickled at that. And it made it here. Honest to God, totally different country, and it made it here. I know you did. I know you did. But everybody, it's just, you know, we've just been here talking. But no, we have. If let me put it. I'm going to put it in here so you guys can. And I have to get with you, Lisa, too. A couple things about when you're having a live. I don't know how to do yet. If you want to learn about it, you can that website there will take you to it. The Chamber of Commerce. That's the website we had built for Deer Island, and the chamber manages it. So it shows you a lot of our businesses, hotels, restaurants. Now restaurants, we don't have a lot. We've got the Ocean View Takeout, and we've got the 45th, and we've got a few places. Don't worry about it. It got here. It got here in good time. It got here in good time. It got here in good time. So that I'm gonna give it another 15, and then I'm gonna go because it'll be 2-hour live. And I got school, and I got to finish the blocking tutorial. In that will be the submerged shawl and the wrapped in cable sweater scarf. The sweater's down there blocking already. And like I said, I have one tutorial uploading now, and I'm going to be doing the giftaway video in the next few days. I just want to get some of the packs together to be able to show you what, at least some of the stuff it's going to be in the there's, like I said, 3 winners. And I have, well, I threw my back out late, Lisa, and apparently I was putting some mineral ice on it, and my husband says, where did you get that bruise? And apparently I guess my left side of my back side there is all bruised. And I took a tumble last Friday at work, and I guess I didn't realize I bruised my butt, but I threw my back out lifting a tote and slipping on the ice. But and I get up to where I'm going through here. You'll see me get up and down. And if you look, Lisa, there's Beanie. There she is. Yeah, because I had the yarn coming that is part of that pattern, the Phoenix patterns that I'm going to put together. Like I said, one of the colorways I picked out is Karen Cakes Spice, and then I have the number that's like a light 3-4 weight, and it paired it with a 2-3 weight for this pattern. I have some of the NACO. You guys remember the NACO that I got? That stuff right there. I have some of that coming in Coral, Spice, Topaz, because they still had it on sale. Vibrating away. So I want to put that together. Now, the reason I'm not going to put the kit together for the coat is it's just it'd be too much for shipping because there's like 2,000 yards in the coat. That's a lot of yarn to ship. So I'll give away the pattern, and then they can get their own yarn. Whoever wins, if they don't like the yarn I pick for the pattern, then they can, when I say the winner, then they can just message me and say, look, I don't like the yarn. I'd rather get my own. I'll say, okay. Then we'll discuss a gift certificate. You know, we'll discuss a gift certificate. And as far as I know now, there's 3. I have 3. There's going to be 3 winners for the 700 subscriber giveaway. I have my birthday coming up in April, so we'll do something fun for that. Make it back loop. Make it Actually, Lisa, I do have a couple of mandala cakes that are blue, but whoever the lucky winner is, we'll get together and I'll bring some yarn out, and they can, if they don't like the color I pick, they can pick another color. But I was looking at the autumnal colors. I thought the spice with some of the NACO colors that I picked, because you have to have a solid with a variegated or ombre for the for these patterns. You know, and they're and you can see the effect that the solid with the variegated or ombre makes. So that's why, I've been looking at my yarn. Mine's been working, putting colorways together. I mix fibers. I mix fibers. I have a lot of yarn to use. So I share it. Hey, Lisa. Da, 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 da. My Mr. Cow. Show me my Mr. Cow that I was doing with you. I'm waiting for the next one. I want the next one to be Tunisian. I want it to be Tunisian. I have 2 6.5 millimeter Tunisian hooks I got from Knit Crate that I bought, and they're in the giftaway basket to be given out on a Tunisian pattern. I gave one away. I sent one. Somebody won one in a giftaway. Somebody won it on a giftaway. You know what, Lisa? I almost did use my pick and mix cow yarn for that because I didn't want to open up skeins of yarn, but I found that it was a 5 and I held the 3/4 weight with it. And it gave me pretty much close to a 6. You know, but, and then I only have a little bit of, I've got more of the white to hold with the Starlet rag here. Lisa's birthday, Cindy's birthday. Well, Lisa's is in December. Cindy's birthday's in December. I'm lost here. I'm lost and confused. Which Lisa? I'm just gonna start calling you LL. Aren't they, huh? Well, Lisa's is hers is in December. Hers is in December. Don't you remember that crazy 6 days of lives we had? That was a lot of fun. Lisa, I was talking to them and telling them, I'm away from my mic. I'm sorry. Probably have trouble hearing. That as soon as live streams for me on StreamYard to bring people up on panel, it requires a wider bandwidth than a live on YouTube or a live on Facebook requires. I don't know. Somebody said that the quality of the video was okay. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I get when I get StreamYard. So, Elon Musk, he's working on getting us our chips so we can have our, my Starlink. So I'm working on it. But until that day, I just make the best of things. Always look for the positive side. I could have no internet. Yeah, Zara, it was. I had a lot of fun. I know it was hard on Lisa. I know she was knackered out after that. I know it was hard on her. But it was a lot of fun. And oh, Lisa. My 3 Advent boxes this year that I'm sending. Oh, I'm having fun with them. Oh, yes. Yes. Got you, Darlene, and Bella Untitled Christina are my 3 Advent boxes for Christmas. Yes, I'm having fun with them. You're going to have to work for that one. Yep. I'll get better on my clues this year. Lisa's going, no way. Not doing it again. Not doing it again. But maybe we could work something out. If you don't do that, then we'll just have to do a Tunisian crochet along. But right now, I mean, I have enough on my crochet alongs and stitch alongs because Zara, Darlene, and I are doing the Peytons. Like I said, I know you were, Lisa. And I did try one of the tees you sent me, the full-bodied one. I had that last night. I just have a little bit of sugar in mine. Lisa, never say never. Darling, doing a cow. Yeah. Well, working together, we'll get through it. There, see? There you go, Ladybird. Everybody's in. There we go. Yeah, Zara, look, just do it all year long. Look. Simple things. Okay? And it doesn't mean to say you can't put several handmade stuff in there too. Handmade, Christmas ornament, whatever. Where's my whackers? Where's my whackers? Whack-a-troll, whack-a-troll. I got it. But it doesn't have to be just little things. I can't show you. I can't pan over here because I actually have stuff, Advent box stuff here on my table. Just little things. Okay. You saw the stuff that at least was in her box. Through the year, just pick little things up here and there. And I have stuff coming now for my Advent boxes. Oh, me. Yeah. I'm in April. But no, it's and we're having a ball with the Advent, the Happy Mail Advent. Everybody's having a ball with it. And again, it's nothing. Never advertise. Oh boy. What do you mean never advertise, Ladybird? Advertise what? Hey baby, I'm advertising. I'll tell you one thing I've been wanting to do. Okay. I have been wanting to do a Monday Mayhem with Lisa, but I'm looking for a game, something different. But I've just got to try and get my schedule where people aren't asking me to go to the mainland or surprising me at 4:00 in the morning. Can you come into work for 5? So one of these times I'm going to go and I'm going to go with Lisa, but I'm looking for a good game. But I have to admit, I did like WLR. That was good. That was a good game. I was watching the replay, Lisa. I loved WLR. That was pretty good. It was a new game. Like I said, I watched the replay. I'm trying to catch up on videos, but I have some that what would talk to Dr. Shells 1 second. My phone's ringing. Just sitting down. Yeah, just ignore it. Just ignore it. I'm gonna take a step outside and do this on my. Now my glasses got to lighten back up again. The phone call was good news, maybe. Good news and bad news. I can't say anything. I'm sworn to secrecy, but I'll let you guys know in the future. I'm gonna have to start winding this up because I'm at 2 hours and I have school this afternoon. I have to finish that blocking video tutorial, and I have a tutorial uploading now. It'll probably be up by tomorrow because it seems now it's taking all day for my tutorials to upload. I'm missing in action. That's me. Guys, drop me, whether it's on the community post, you can message me, whatever, what you think about the 700 thank you, Zara, giftaways. If oh, we're all in April. Yeah, but guess who's the oldest? Me. I'm the old G. I'm the old girl. In trying to what you think about, doing the giveaways that way. I'm going to put the patterns together. Like I said, there's going to be 3 winners. One's going to win just a pattern, but there'll be something else with it. And then I'm going to have the Phoenix shawl and the Phoenix scarf with yarn. And maybe I'll do a 4th one for my knitters. I would give away a set of interchangeable hooks, needles that I showed you, the set that I showed you. Those are comparable to the Denise interchangeable Tunisian hooks I have. They have knitting needles too, and they are, I love Denise. They're made in the US, and although they're plastic, they are nice, they're smooth, and the cords on that set that I got are very flexible. They're not them, tight. I have the fixed circulars that I'm going to put together like in 2 or 3 to go. And then I have that whole set of bamboo fixed needles. So those are some of the things that are coming up. If and when I get to 1,000, then that's going to involve Alexa, a baud flash drive, a Wi-Fi booster. How old are you, Suzanne? Yeah, Lisa, I have my Denise interchangeables. I've showed these before. My Denise set that I got. I love the needles. Oh, I know I forgot to show you guys. All right. Let me bring it out. I got, this table is an antique, but it's my craft table. Look, I have some of these that I made that are going to be going in gift away packs. I made some towels, bags, another set of knitting needles that I'm going to be putting in for giveaways. I bought these along with the 4-inch ones, and these are for my sock knitters that I'm going to be giving away in the case. These are knit picks. This is the full set of knit picks sock DPNs. They are the majestic line, and these and knit picks, they are really nice needles to work with. So I am going to be, this is also going to be being given away to my sock knitters in the case. These are knit picks. And this is their sock set. I have the 4-inch set that I kept. And like I said, I get these from the dollar store. I think they make great project bags or grocery bags if you want. Those are some of the things that are in it. Lisa, does that look familiar? Lisa got one of these in her. They're little Canada cups. And I'm hoping to be able to get some more of these to give away. But I'll pack them better than I did Lisa's because her plate got broke. But I'm hoping to get some more of these to give away. But that, I forgot, along with the 2 set of interchangeable knitting needles, I have this sock set that's going to be given away. Oh, is it? Well, but and when I say I have a big box, this is the giftaway box. This is packed with everything for giveaways, minus the yarn. So, and I keep adding to it when I find something. I have to make a trip down island to Spirit of the Island to get some more of the hand-painted buttons. And I have to, she's making me something for my first member on my Island Yarnies. My first member. So she's getting something made for her from the island, along with something I make. That's what you get in your member pack. I try to be. But I'm going to be putting some more stuff up. I am putting a lot of my finished items in my Ko-Fi shop for sale. I try to put fiber content size, the yarn it's made out of, care instructions. My little what? Exactly, Lisa. The girl that was making those hasn't made any more, and I really wanted to get some more of those because they are a great thing to put in, whether it was in an advent box or a gift away. I like to support the makers on the island, the small crafters on the island. Um, the spirit of the island, she has some things that she buys, she gets them, and she paints on them. I have a buoy that she painted, an apron, and then she paints on the apron. So that's something, being an island yarny in the Ko-Fi group. Remember, that's what you get. You get one of those things in your member pack. And Lisa, I want to thank you for the member pack idea. You gave the penny away. I'm going to get a toonie, which is our $2 coin. I'm going to put a toonie in, a Canadian coin, my member pack. I thought that might be something neat. So thank you for that idea. And by the way, do you guys still use pennies over there in the UK? Because we don't here in Canada. We round up or round down. I was just curious. Okay, Suzanne, you're older than me. You don't look older than me, let me tell you, because I mean, you and I had that quick chat that we did that one day. We tried to, and my phone was just uncooperative. But yeah, so you know, there's a lot coming. I will tell you, I'm doing, and I told my husband that when I get my tax refund. Oh, okay. Well, I have to read my comments. I go back and I sit and I go through all my comments, all heart, and then I go back and answer people. I do it in 2 steps because it takes me 2 or 3 hours to sit there and read through all the comments. That when I get my income tax refund, I've been looking and pricing out a new camera, an actual camera. I'm going to sell my Nikon Coolpix and I'm going to sell my camcorder. I'm going to sell those and get a new camera to make better videos and hopefully do, you know, I've got 2 webcams. This is my Nexigo webcam, and I got another webcam I have over there. I meant to ask Lisa. I watched the replay of your live. You need to watch your blood pressure. Watch your blood pressure. That's all I'm saying. Yes, your ears must have been burning because I was talking earlier in the stream about you yesterday. I was worried about your blood pressure. You know, self-care. So I'm gonna get I told Mom I'm gonna take some money and I'm gonna buy a new camera. And then I said, you can have the rest. We are 8 payments away from paying his pickup off. Thank you, Jesus. I will be so glad when that pickup's paid off. Ugh. Because we bought it in the States before we moved here, and it's been converting Canadian to US, which is a losing battle. It's just a losing battle. So, but so I said, lots going on. This is Bella's March box going out. I got to get that to her in the mail. I just got to make sure I pack some stuff there so it's not rattling around. This is the lovely notebook she sent me. That's why I got my March Happy Mail. Isn't that pretty? It's a notebook. Just a notebook. So don't know what to write, but I'm gonna put in this yet. I haven't decided what I'm using a notebook for, but I'm always using notebooks. I got them all over the place. But no, Lisa has given me a lot of ideas for. Yes, it is. Believe me. It's been a struggle. It really has. I'll be so glad to get that thing paid off. It's the only one of its kind in Canada. The only one. Ugh. And men, you know how men can be. Lisa, you're kidding me. Really? Oh, geez. Okay, another tutorial coming up. Lisa, I'm starting a series on Tunisian. These 3 books. Charts, patterns, stitches, and color work. So that's what's going to be coming out of these. I'm starting a Tunisian series. I'm trying to schedule myself one day a week that I do my tutorial. Lisa, what's the pattern? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what the pattern is? Is it a shawl, a sweater, a blanket? But this involves 8 stitches. Huh. Oh, a wall hanging. Oh, cool. Here's my wall hanging, Lisa. My first mosaic. That's my first wall hanging. 6 weights of wool. 6 different weights, or it's a 6 weight. A super bulky. Super bulky. Man, that'd be hard in your hand. Oh, different. Oh, geez. That's gonna be fun. Is it the abbreviations, Lisa, that you have difficulty with in the patterns, or is it the charts? I am going to be casting on my sweater for the hobby. I got to get my twisted rib done, get that cast on, so I get caught up to Darlene and Zara. I was ahead, but I'm gotta catch up. Can't read the pattern. Well, I don't know, Lisa. Is it a paid for pattern or a free pattern? Let me know. Lisa, email me if it's a paid for or a free pattern. Just email me. And if it's a paid for pattern, I'll go get it and look at it. See if I can help you at all. You know. I'll tell you what would be so neat if we had Star Trek beam me up and we could all just beam into the same spot to help each other. That's what I loved about the crochet along we did with Lisa. Everybody was helping everybody. You know, the pick and mix cow, as well as the one we're doing now, the mystery cow. It's a lot of fun. It brings the community together and it helps people. Yeah, see, we don't use pennies here anymore, Lisa. They did away with pennies quite a while. I have a whole container of Canadian pennies. I even have U.S. pennies too. I have it hanging. My penny is hanging. Where I hang my penny? I have it hanging on one of my hooks. Oh, it's hanging right up there by my stitch markers. Oh, okay. It's probably in a magazine I don't have. Is it that one you showed when you were doing your look through on the magazine? Because I on the wall hanging you wanted to do. And then, of course, these magazines here, I'm going to put right here because they're going to go in the gift-aways too. No, darling, I have enough coins. Been a year. Well, that stinks, Lisa. You have the yarn and the pole, but I mean, I'm no expert, but I mean, I do okay reading patterns. And sometimes it's not you, Lisa, it's the pattern, the way the pattern's written. I have found that out. It's not always the pattern. Sometimes it's the pattern writer, the way they wrote it. All the day. Pass that penny to a friend. Your penny luck will never end. Yep. We had the same saying in the States. But only picked it up if it was heads up. Don't pick a penny up if it's tails up. That was our in the States. You never picked up if it was tails up. That was bad luck. But my penny's hanging right up there. It's hanging right up there. Alongside my Lisa Ladybird stitch markers. Oh, okay. She's in here. I thought you did. And Lisa, I love these stitch marker / earrings. I love them. Those are gorgeous. Those are, and I love the little rose. The little rose. They're gorgeous. After these next few giftaways, I'm going to have to order some more stitch markers, Lisa. So I'll get with you on colors. I'm going to have to order more stitch markers. I don't know if you can take a picture of the pattern, like Suzanne said, send a picture. I'll look at it. Because I remember you were showing us, when you had your look-throughs on the magazines, you were showing a wall hanging. Lisa, I've given your stitch mark. Everybody loves your stitch markers. Everybody loves them. Everybody loves your stitch markers. I have put these in giftaways, and I have put them in gift boxes to people. And these are the metallic ones. Those are the special ones. I give those in special giftaways. I also give these ones out too. I usually put 2 in the giftaway. Yeah, I think you showed the magazine. You showed the magazine because you always used to have those. You showed your looks. You get your magazine would come in and you would show. You get the is it Crochet Now? It's a magazine. It's a UK magazine that we get in the States. By the time we get it here, it's like already off the shelves there. But I thought I remember you showing that you really wanted to do. It was pink one. I don't see you doing pink. I mean, you did like my mystery cow. It's not pink. It's orchid. It's more purple. Purpley pink. Use what you got. Crochet Now. Yeah, that's it. Crochet Now. I try to get it here, but my pharmacy is the only place you can get the magazines here, and they have almost no magazines. Because I enjoy looking. There's a couple I've made things out of the magazines, sweaters and stuff. I have a whole stack here that I'm putting in giftaways. All these magazines here are going in giftaways. These are Annie's and crochet, knitting. It's a crochetmagazine.com one. It's crochet with the exclamation point. Those are going in giftways. Yeah, darling. I'm telling you, darling, they better not come out with $5 coin. I have enough. My wallet won't close now with loonies and toonies. Well, y'all, I'm going to 2 hours and 25 minutes. I'm going to have to wrap this up in a few minutes. But I wanted to come on live. I don't know how the quality of the video was. Like I said, I apologized ahead of time. My face is better in non-focus anyways. Drop me a message, a comment if you got, after this is up and goes on. If you guys have any questions, no, they still use it here, Lisa. I mean, we have our cards, but no, they still use it here. It's still used big time here. That's what I gotta put another $7 in here for my finished projects, my hook savings, and then hubby gave me another little piggy bank up there. I'm gonna crochet. I got him candy for Christmas, but it is a bank. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crochet around here, and I'll think of what I'm gonna put in here and what fun that'll be for. But that one there is for my crochet hook that I'm saving for. But I want to thank all you guys. One, I want to thank everybody for being so supportive, coming in and watching my videos and commenting. And if you're watching the replay, thank you. It's just that made people have seen this channel and jumped on the crazy train. I want everybody to have a wonderful day. World's crazy, but find solace, and it was nice to see you too, Lisa. Love you too, darling. I'll hopefully get a chance to chat to you when hubby's home. He wants my attention anymore. He says I abandoned him. But I just enjoyed. I haven't been on a live for a while. I thought I'd come on today, show you a little bit of happy mail, talk about the giveaways coming up, get some ideas from you guys. Again, with the tutorials, so I got some ideas for some more tutorials. I'm going to go down and finish the blocking. You did 7 vids today? Wow, Lise. I'm making a blocking video downstairs, which is being done in stages because of having to wait. 7 videos. Woo. You've been busy, girl. You've been busy. But I'll get the video done in the next couple days for the giftaway. Again, remember the giftaway is never in my title. I might put something in the description box. I might put something on the community tab, Facebook group, but it's never in my title because whatever I have to give is to you guys, the ones that have taken your time out of your very, very precious time and spent it with me. I so enjoy it. I really do. I only have one person here on the island. I mean, there's a lot of people that knit crochet, but there's like one person that I get with and we talk knitting. She's just a knitter and we talk knitting. But there's really nobody else. I mean, I have Darlene and I chit chat. We talk about, projects and stuff like that. But I have you guys. Barb doesn't get into knitting and crocheting like I do. I bought her all that yarn and kits, and so I even bought her interchangeable needles last year for Christmas. But I get with you guys and we talk our love of yarn, our love of crafting. We get in with Ladybird. She has her gaming and her fun day there. I appreciate it. I really do. I do need to do a shout out video though, because I have a few channels that I've been watching their numbers. I'd like to help them. Well, I don't have my channels are small, but some of my subscribers have gone over and subscribed to them. So if it'll help them get their community tab, awesome. The community tab I find a very good tool to use, because I do try to utilize mine, whether I put a question out or surprise giftaway in it. It's a very useful tool, and I'm glad they dropped it down to 500 instead of 1,000. Because if I ever get to 1,000, fine. If I don't, that's too. Like I said, that's no big deal for me. The numbers. Doing the 700 is just because I get to do another giftaway. But then again, I come up with giveaways for all kind of weird reasons. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. It's Mardi Gras right now. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. Listen, I am going to end this. We're at 2:31:22. I will put some information into the description box once I get this up. And if anybody has any questions, message me. All right. I love all you guys. Thank you again so much. Look for the video for the giveaways, and you never know when it's going to pop up. I'm doing a drawing this weekend for the hashtag outside your comfort zone. We're going to do 2 of them. Okay, Ladybird. And I will do another video with, I'll be doing, and I might do another live, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Okay, I might do another live tomorrow. We'll see how my afternoon looks. All right. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Hugs, smiles, happiness. Pass it on. Please pray for peace. This world we live in is crazy. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye-bye for now.